Hello everybody, welcome to update video number 2 for Hella's Hand Productions. This past Sunday, I released my first film with my company called Lawless, a Wizarding World fan film. It has so far been received very well. Most people have liked it a lot, and I've even gotten my first dislike, which means I'm really a filmmaker now. If you haven't checked that out, do be sure to find it here in this channel. It is 35 minutes long, and it is a real film, so do be sure to have the time to watch it all as well. It is good as far as I'm concerned, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm really glad that it has been received very well. So now that I'm finished making Lawless and releasing it, and I've been trying to spread it around as much as I can, I have been continuing to work on a bunch of other projects, specifically my Star Wars photo comic called Star Wars The Force Serum. I've been working on that a lot. Right now you should be seeing some time-lapse footage of me editing the Star Wars photo comic. It is kind of an involved process. It means that I have to edit each photograph like I normally do, which means sharpening and then raising the contrast a bit, depending on how the lighting is in each shot. I then have to, if there's any amount of effects, even lightsabers or like force lightning or whatever, I then have to close out of Photoshop, open After Effects, do the effects in there, save individual frames of effect shots as Photoshop files, put them back into Photoshop, add the filter that makes it look slightly comic booky called posterize, and then I have to save each individual shot. Then, in order to actually make the full pages of the comic book, I have to cut each of those pictures, crop them into comic book frame sizes, put them into the final comic book page template that I've made, and then organize each of those shots into full comic book pages. All of this takes a long time, and this isn't even including lettering everything. I have decided to do all of the art first before I do all the lettering. I'm only about 12 pages through in lettering, but 25 pages through in art. There will be a little over 50 pages, I think, of that, and then it will be released online for everybody to see. I'm immensely looking forward to sharing that with everybody because it is actually turning out really well. Each of the shots were incredible, and when they're fully edited and put into the comic book, it looks just so cool, and I think it's going to be great. I will hopefully be able to print a very short run just to give everybody who was in it a copy of the book, but otherwise for everybody else it will be available online. The other thing that I've started working on in the past week, pretty much, is a superhero web series called Brainstorm. It's based on my own superhero world and my own superhero character called Brainstorm, who has telekinetic powers. I started writing that this past week, finished the rough draft for the pilot, and about a third of the way through the second episode. I've also got some interest from some other friends of mine who would like to write specific individual episodes, which is very exciting for me. Also, just today I did some test footage just to do some basic special effects as far as superheroes go. Check it out. So it's super cold out today. I think it's like 1 degree. But I'm hopefully going to show you a test shot of a super jump. I'm going to leap from like there-ish all the way down to the end of this thing. So yeah, here goes. Here-ish? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright, for test shot number 2, I'm going to be showing you Brainstorm's cool, like, telekinetic punching, hopefully. So here goes. Ready? We'll see if it works. So as far as that goes, I want to have produced the pilot episode by the end of this year, and then I will use that pilot episode plus some like character introduction videos and stuff as advertisement for a Kickstarter, which I hope to have started beginning of next year. And these are very conservative estimates. It's possible that I could get this done much faster, but we'll have to see based on all the other projects that I'm doing. Also, next week, February 1st, is the release of my first video essay, which is entitled "Loudly Hating Things is Garbage, and Here's Why." It talks about the culture we seem to have created on the internet of basically shouting a lot about how much we hate stuff in order to cathart with other people who also hate the same thing. This manifests in channels like CinemaSins, and I think it's not very good. And next week it's a very detailed video essay about all that. And I do plan on releasing further video essays. The next one after the art one is going to be about asexuality and libido. As an asexual, I have something to talk about as far as that goes. So that's about it for this update video. Do keep an eye on my channel. If you want to like and subscribe this video, that would be great. And if you click the little bell, you'll get notifications every time I release something new. Every 2 weeks, I release an update video like this. I'm planning on either monthly or every 2 months to release a video essay, and test shots and stuff are going to be placed here as well. If you really want to support me and my art, do be sure to check out my Patreon. On there you can get behind the scenes footage, and you'll get to see the full time-lapse video of me editing the Star Wars comic. I posted my speech at the premiere for Lawless last Saturday, and I'm going to be releasing much more in-depth behind-the-scenes stuff as far as what I'm doing on my Patreon only, so be sure to check that out if you want to follow me. Thank you all for watching this update video. You have a great day.